Hey Moon Magic Super Souls, welcome to today's readings. These are new moon readings. We are about to have, tomorrow in fact, a super moon eclipse in Aries, and this new moon is connecting with all of the major astrological galactic energies of transformation that are happening right now. Eclipse moons are phenomenal because they open like a portal, a karmic portal of energy where we can see the past, how it has influenced the present. We can connect into the energy right here and now in order to shift and change and transform the future that we are creating. This is really one of the most powerful new moons of 2025. 2025 is one of the most powerful years that we will ever see. And so in these extraordinary times of fast changing energy, we are asking today, what is your personal new beginning? What is this extraordinary moon bringing for you, transforming for you, creating for you as a personal new beginning? It's like a super new beginning, a turbocharged super new beginning. Welcome everyone, welcome if you are returning to my readings. Thank you so much for being a part of the Moon Magic Tarot community. Welcome if you are new. So we have 3 cards for you to choose from today to help you to know which pile to choose. In a moment I will draw runes and I will draw charms. If you feel you are drawn to more than one, that is totally cool. It's very common that we are drawn, especially in these tumultuous times, to more than one reading. Trust your gut feeling and go with whatever is speaking to you. It could be the card, it could be the rune, it could be the charms. Now, let me show you these in more detail. So pile 1, your card is Become Aware. This is for pile 1. What is your personal turbocharged new beginning that this super new moon is bringing you, the super new moon eclipse? So pile 1, Become Aware. Pile 2, You Are Wanted. So pile 2, You Are Wanted. Pile 3, Disappointment is Not the End. This is for pile 3. Disappointment is not the end. Okay, so those are the 3 cards. Now I'm going to draw runes and I'm going to draw a charm as well. I'm just going to bring up my counters, which I will put the charms on so you can see them more easily. Okay, right, your runes. So pile 1, 2 runes coming through. We have Awaz, the rune of defense, and we have, how interesting, we have answers. This is signs, signals, synchronicities. I think these 2 came out in a reading I did earlier in the week for April, for the month of April. If you have not yet checked out the readings for the month of April, do check them out. How extraordinary. Your charm, you have a star with a beautiful fairy. It's like a star-studded star. Star-studded star with a beautiful fairy inside of it. And this is a 5-pointed star. So it's like a Venus star. We've just passed the Venus star point, actually. So again, in Aries, I mean, wow, and more wow, just incredible energy. We then have, for pile 2, we have the runes of Isa. This is ice. And Manaz, the rune of the self. This is sometimes known as the rune of stand still. Okay, and your charm for pile 2. You have, oh wow, what a beautiful unicorn. That is stunning. A beautiful unicorn. That's for pile 2. Pile 3. We have, okay, we've got Wunjo, the rune of joy, And gosh, I'm trying to think of the name of this. I'm having a mental block. This is possessions. This is nourishment, possessions. Goodness me, might even have to look that up. I know my runes really well, but I'm having a complete mental block of the name of this, of its traditional name. But it is the rune of nourishment, of possessions, of ambitions satisfied, and you have Wunjo, joy. Very interesting combination with a card that says disappointment is not the end. So, wow, what new beginning is, what turbocharged new beginning is coming in. We have a bat as well for pile 3. Okay, these are phenomenal. There's no question of it. The energy of these readings is phenomenal already. Like the energy of these is literally blowing me away. I cannot wait to get into the readings for you. Beautiful souls, if you have not yet checked out the April readings, you may well want to, and I've also given an overview like of the kind of energy for April as well at the beginning of those readings. I will put the link in the description box below so you can find that really easily, or you can go to the homepage. I have been all week doing the all zodiac sign readings as well, so do check those out on my other YouTube channel, that is the Moon Magic Monthly Tarot channel, and again I will put the link to that in the description box below so you can check out your sun sign, your moon sign, your rising sign, and check in with what is happening for you in April. Tons and tons and tons of information at a time when the energy is just phenomenal in terms of the potential for changing and for growth and transformation. It doesn't always mean it's easy, but the potential is just huge. So, beautiful souls, I will see you in the readings in just a moment. I'm going to leave the video running just to give you a little bit more time if you need that. Thank you again for being here. Thank you for your love and support of me, of each other, and I will see you in the readings in just a moment. Okay, pile 1, welcome to your reading. I'm seeing these 3 cards for you. I'm literally diving straight into your tarot cards first. These are a beautiful pack. These are the fairy tale tarot. You have 3 little pigs. This is the card of judgment in a traditional pack. You have the 9 of hearts. You have the ace of crystals, and you have the seeker of crystals. Okay, this is about having courage. How interesting, or finding courage, or being given courage in some way, shape or form. Look at the cheetah, being aware, listen to the wisdom of the body, knowing when to move forwards, having the courage to say something, having the courage to move forwards, having the courage of your convictions, speaking from the heart. That is what I'm currently seeing from these cards. I'm going to draw some oracle cards for you as well. What else are we shown here? May we please have additional guidance, please, for my lovely pile 1s. What is this turbocharged, personal, extraordinary new beginning that is happening for my lovely pile 1s? May we please have guidance and information. What is the personal, turbocharged, super turbocharged new beginning that this new moon is bringing for you? I keep being drawn to this card. Become aware. Listen to the wisdom of the body, knowing when to move something forwards, knowing when to say something. Celebration, moon dance. How interesting, 9 of hearts. Moon shining, standing in integrity, staying in integrity. Moon cycles, patience. Ooh, this is ever so exciting. You have calm and manifest. And you have journey. It's time to prepare for a journey. It may be impromptu or planned. Either way, make sure you're ready when the time comes. Pack your passport now. This is really, really exciting. Let me turn that light away a little bit so we don't get glare on that card for you. Okay. Let's really sit with the energy of your reading. What is this super new moon eclipse turbocharging into your world, your personal new beginning? I think it's something that you have tried but not succeeded at. Okay, for some of you this could be relationship. We have a couple here. It could also be having a voice, standing up for integrity in some way, shape or form. I feel like you are to be blessed. This is really fascinating. Thinking, so can the new moon really bless you with a new beginning? Like removing defensiveness. There's something that I think there's something you really desire from the heart. My beautiful pile ones. This is like, I'm going to say it's your heart's desire, whatever that will be for you. This could be love with the 9 of hearts. It could be the job, the career, the pathway of your life, finding your calling. It could be literally peace of mind, the ability to stay calm. There could be something going on in your world, in the chaos of life at the moment, that is just making you feel as though there's never any peace. You may not be living in a peaceful zone at the moment. This is literally, you could be struggling to have ever been able to have a voice. It's something you've waited for. And it's felt as though you've tried to achieve this and it hasn't manifested. Like it's fallen on barren ground, or you've become, as I said, defensive about it or prickly about it. Perhaps you've had too many disappointments previously, or you are just beginning to feel as though there will never, ever, ever be peace or tranquility, or you'll never see the end of this. You know, when something seems to come back up again and you think, again, where's that come from? I think that this is drawing to a close, something that you either, as I said, you're wanting to manifest. It is the deepest desire of your heart at this present time. And I think it's about to unfold. And I think this is what the new moon is shifting and turbocharging and changing for you. I do think you have reached a point where you are prickly about it or defensive about it, or you just don't feel that it can ever happen. I think the door is being opened. The pathway is being cleared for you. A journey is coming. And look at this yellow brick road. A celebration. Listen to the wisdom of the body. Pile 1. I think with listen to the wisdom of the body, become aware. Your body holds memory. When I said removing defensiveness, I think there is something, your heart's desire is actually the way is being cleared for it, but in a very literal way. Now, eclipse season opens up a portal that connects the past to the present to the future, which means that we are in a powerful place of potential transformation. Now, when I personally write my new moon wishes and my new moon intentions, and it's something I often voice in new moon readings and when I do the moon monthly updates. When I talk about new moon wishes and intentions, I often say when you're writing your 10 new moon wishes, rather than starting with the thing that you want, sometimes we can do better to start with, I wish to easily remove the obstacle that stands in the way of. And then we wish for the thing that we want. So if you have an inner block, let's say within your inner child, you were hurt and damaged, and the one thing you long for is also the one thing that you defend against having. You could even have some self-sabotaging thoughts or behaviours. But if that's the case, for example, then actually with your 10 new moon, although there's 9 hearts, but there's another one here, the 10 new moon wishes, as I say, if you wish for the blocks to be removed, you're then free to receive the thing that you desire. If you just wish for the thing that you desire, but you still have loads of blocks, in the way, whether they are internal or external, somehow it's like the universe can't deliver you the wish, the one thing that you desire. I think your reading is remarkably clear. I think your reading is telling us that this new moon eclipse, the energy of this, is to remove something that has blocked you from receiving your innermost desire. I think you have tried to achieve this desire before and something has gone wrong. You've tried to achieve it or to manifest it on more than one occasion. We have a hair of fertility, and we have fly agaric mushrooms. They are magic mushrooms. They're also very poisonous, but nevertheless, they are magic mushrooms. So there is a transformational energy around you. What I see taking place here, my dearest ones, is the removal of something that is almost, for many of you, it's literally still held within the cellular fabric and makeup of your body. It's like your DNA is being reorientated to remove a block. Some of you could be carrying, genetically carrying trauma. You may have been processing generational trauma. Something is to be removed from within you. And that clears the way for the thing that you desire the most to be able to manifest. It brings you, by removing this trauma, by removing this internal either fear or difficulty or literally, as I said, trauma and the result of it, like an emotional scar tissue, whether it's yours or generations before or a combination of, I am seeing things being removed to clear the road ahead, to clear the pathway for you so that you can reach your desires. So for some of you, this does involve some element of fear. You've been left with perhaps fear of something going wrong again, or fear of having something that it might be taken away from you. That is what is taking place here. It's almost as if it's part of the current astrological upgrade. It's part of the phenomenal, energetic kind of alchemy that's taking place, where waves of energy are coming in to upgrade humanity literally at a cellular level. And I think this is removing some kind of fear, something that has left you feeling prickly, feeling vulnerable. It is opening the pathway for you so that you can have the one thing that your heart desires above and beyond anything. Beautiful souls, and I'm absolutely blown away by this. I feel your reading is sort of, I almost want to say short, sweet and to the point, but in the most beautiful way. There's something genetically, literally, it's in your blood, it's in your genes, it's in your makeup. If you have experienced trauma in this lifetime, the trauma sits within your body. The body keeps the score. Yeah, I think you have tried previously to move through and beyond this or to find this. And as I said, I think you are the way is being opened for you to find the thing you desire the most. So it could be love. It could be that having a voice, standing in your integrity, having courage of your convictions, new beginnings in wealth, in the home that you want, in refinding your faith even. The journey. This is interesting. It's time to prepare for a journey. It may be impromptu or planned. Either way, make sure you're ready when the time comes. Pack your passport now. I'm going to follow through with this card, because the way is being cleared for you so that you can journey ahead. But I would like to ask for a sneaky peek into where this is going and what it looks like for you as we look forward to the future. Let's use a different pack of tarot cards. Okay, I always do, by the way, beautiful souls, put the tarot cards I'm using and the oracle cards all in the description box below. If there's any that you love that you want to check out, you'll be able to find them there. Okay, I am seeing these two. May we have a sneaky peek as to where this is leading for my pile ones. A sneaky peek into the future. Where is this leading? Well, for starters, the wheel is turning. You have the wheel of fortune. Literally, your fortune is changing. It's a turnaround. Oh my goodness me, would you look at these cards? This is phenomenal. You have the King of Cups. So this is something that you will love. You have the Nine of Cups. This is so much fulfillment, satisfaction. Sometimes this can indicate a connection, like a marriage almost, or an engagement. And then you have the Ten of Pentacles, which is the card of prosperity, of abundance, of happy families. It's like the lottery win of the tarot. Right, the pathway is being cleared for something within you that you have been holding within your body to be released. And this is what this energy of this super new moon eclipse in Aries is bringing to you. It is clearing the way so that all blocks from within you are removed. The pathway is being opened. So anything, if you could have been wishing for something for ages and ages and ages, and it's just you never quite get there, or it never quite comes in, this is changing. And it's changing because your energy is being cleared so that you can receive. I am blown away by your reading. I am absolutely blown away by this. Absolutely. This is mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. I am so thrilled for you. So thrilled for you. If you find that you start to feel exhausted at all around the new moon eclipse, you may even be feeling waves of exhaustion. It's because you are being recalibrated. So just let it be, let it wash through you, because you are literally being cleansed. You are being washed through. In terms of preparing for a journey, in many ways, I think the journey is the journey ahead. This is what we are being shown. But I would literally say, I feel this is like a metaphor to prepare yourself, have your passport of success ready and to hand, so that you can jump and receive and open yourself to any and every possibility that will be coming to you that you previously might have defended against, or felt prickly around, or unable to receive, or any of those things. The way is being cleared. Pile one. Excuse me. I am so thrilled for you. Beautiful souls, this is your reading. I am sending you all the love in the world. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being part of the Moon Magic Tarot channel. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and all the things you do. To those of you that give back through the super thanks in the comments. Thank you also for supporting my new channel and checking out my all zodiac sign readings as well. You can check out all the readings for April. Beautiful souls, tons and tons and tons of love. I will put links in the description box below so you can find anything and everything that you might want to find. Wow, just open yourself to receive in every possible way. This is a new beginning, because your whole world can open up when there are no longer blocks within you that hold you back. Tons of love, pile one. Pile two, welcome to your reading. You have the card You Are Wanted. There is a home waiting within. I'm going to go straight into your tarot cards. I'm actually saying that one for you. Okay, diving straight into your tarot cards, and we'll look at your oracle cards in a moment. You have the Nine of Swords. Okay. You are wanted. There is a home waiting within. We have Guide of Hearts. Oh, this is so beautiful. Two of Swords and Six of Swords. Do you know, there's a really big shift that this new moon is bringing. This turbocharged new energy is to, I think, to remove some sort of conflict that you have. And I think quite specifically around feeling like you don't have people there for you, like people aren't there for you, you don't have a team, or you don't have the backup of a group, or you don't feel like you belong. I think that something is to shift in this particular area of your life. With the Guide of Hearts, look at the emerald green palace here and the balloon. Remember I was about to say The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, in the Yellow Brick Road with Dorothy, she wanted to go home. She wanted to feel that she belonged. She needed to get back home. The Nine of Swords, we are seeing you hemmed in by something. And now this hemmed in could be a state of mind. It could be a genuine conflict in some way, shape or form with someone. It's either your inner self-belief or there's just a feeling of you being isolated or feeling like you don't belong, or you'll never find the place to belong, or you won't find the people to belong to or with. There is something going on here around this kind of energy of how you feel about yourself, but it's not just how you feel about yourself, it's how you feel other people feel about you, about yourself. It's your feeling of being accepted, it's your feeling of belonging. And I think there's a challenge here for you. I think it's hard for you to feel like you belong. And this is something that you are navigating and working through. And I think that is what's being transformed. This is your turbocharged, new, amazing beginning. I wonder if you do actually find that camaraderie, that group of people who say, actually, you're home, you belong here, we love you, this is, we love you, we want you. It's like your heart can unfreeze. Isa literally does speak of something being frozen. And sometimes that can feel like we are frozen inside, even frozen in time. There may have been something that happened to some of you when you were, I'm going to say for some of you when you were in the womb, because the nine is coming through for me as being significant. This will be messages for some but not all. For some of you, something may have happened when you were 9 years old that had some relevance to the way you feel about yourself. For others, it was in the womb. It could be birth itself at that 9-month point. When you arrive, or even around 9 months old, something could have happened. But the energy of 9 is significant to some, where something happened that closed you in or left you feeling as though you weren't worthy or you weren't wanted. Now, this is the change around. This is the turnaround. Let's draw your oracle cards and see what we are shown. May we kindly ask for more information. What is this amazing turbocharged energy that is coming in for my beautiful pile ones, please? May I please ask for this turbocharged energy? I'm seeing this one, and also, actually, I think it's going to be... Now, I'm not sure about those. Something isn't feeling right. Let's check in and ask again. This is the one for you. Okay. What is happening for my lovely pile ones? Okay, let's look at your oracle cards next. I have more tarot cards to draw as well if we need them. Exalted moon, self-regulation. Out of bounds moon, boundaries. Okay. And full moon, forgiveness. This is rather groovy. You also have another card of forgive and heal. Oh, this is wonderful. This is just wonderful. Inner child. The fairies of playfulness remind you to make some time to embrace your inner child. Playing keeps us young at heart. Do something silly and fun, but stay safe. I actually do think that this goes back to a wounding in your childhood, but I suspect it has stayed with you, and I suspect it continues to surface from time to time. This is the most extraordinary moon that we have, this new moon eclipse. It is literally clearing away and healing the past. If any of you were drawn to pile one, I highly recommend it. Just if you were drawn there as well. This is about healing your inner child. Something keeps recurring, or something has rocked up again in your world that has seriously pressed some buttons. Conflicts around your self-belief, around your ability to feel that you can ever be a part of something, or you can be accepted for who you are. Now, this reading is saying that, forgiveness is required. Forgiveness doesn't mean that we forget. It doesn't mean that we disregard the past, or that whatever happened to us was okay. It means we choose to no longer dwell in the past. This balloon, look, rising here. And what do we have here with the card of forgiveness? A little house in a balloon held up by clouds. And this beautiful healing drop. I actually think a childhood wound is to be healed. That is what is happening here for you, my beautiful pile 2. A childhood wound that left you feeling frozen, pushed out in the cold, not wanted. And I'm so, so sorry that you felt that way. You literally, I think, felt isolated, fenced in, out in the cold, didn't belong. I suspect some of you were bullied, possibly quite ruthlessly as a child. What is now happening is that, because I think it also left you, I'm just going to put my therapy hat on for a moment. I think it left you as well with such a wound that, in a way, it's been hard to self-regulate your own emotional stability around this area of feeling like you can belong. I think if something happens and goes wrong, it feels dreadful for you and really, really intense. And this is now going to be changed. You know, boundaries are to be placed around you so that you can feel safe around people. I think you are possibly somebody who has possibly overgiven to others to try and almost prove your self-worth. And therefore you have lacked your own personal boundaries. I think people have crossed over your boundaries, walked all over you on occasions, and I think you have felt defenceless around that, or you've then been ultra defended, like frozen, because you don't let anyone in for fear that they will traipse all over your boundaries and cause you more harm and more damage and more hurt. It is time to be releasing. Look at the ice-capped mountains. Oh my goodness me, Isa. This is like the ice cap is to be melted. Wow. You are to be healed from some form of childhood wound that has continued to haunt you into your adult life, possibly being reinforced by adult scenarios, but it connects to your sense of belonging, to feeling that you can be loved, that you are wanted, that you are desired. It connects to all of these areas. My beautiful pile 2, your message is monumentally clear and amazing. And this is so in alignment with the extraordinary energy, because right now, waves of energy are coming in to literally transform us, to give us new life, new opportunities to release the past and live free of pain, of harm. Of course, we are seeing so much chaos in the world. So much is being brought to the surface that needs to change. And part of that, of course, is going to press our buttons to remind us of things. But within all of that, there is opportunity to heal and release. Let me draw more cards. I would like a sneaky peek into the future. How is this to unfold and play out for my beautiful pile 2s? May I please have guidance and information for my lovely pile 2s? That looks too many. It doesn't feel quite right. Okay, that one flew out for you, and I'm seeing those. Let's find out what we are shown here for you, my lovely pile 2s. So for starters, we have the King of Cups. This is so interesting. Do you know, in Greek mythology, the King of Cups is often represented by Orpheus. Orpheus was harmed. He was emotionally wounded, and he could play these beautiful. He played the most beautiful healing music, and he was able, through his own wounding, to heal others. It's, in a way, it's like this is the epitome of a counsellor. Some of you may even find a counsellor who comes in to help you, somebody who comes in to help you. We have the Knight of Swords to help you to stop being defensive. We have the Knight of Wands as well. In fact, I think that's the Knight. This is the Page, I think. Although it looks like the Knight, actually. It's got a little horse. In which case, this is the Page of Swords. We have the Nine of Wands here, right? This is this is a hurdle where things you have felt burdened by, things you've tried to overcome before. Things are coming back into balance. Ah, yes, and now we have the Knight of Swords as well. So we have the Page of Swords, the Knight of Wands, we have the Nine of Wands, we have the Two of Pentacles, and we have the Knight of Swords. What is going to happen? This is the way this pans out. As this energy is cleared and you receive a healing, it is almost as if you will literally be blessed with a healing that clears this energy of rejection, of not belonging. But I think what happens is the energy is somehow assisting you. But I do think someone comes in with this King of Cups, almost to prove to you that you are loved, that you belong. Someone is coming in to remove those doubts, to remove that fear of almost like gossip. But sometimes the Page of Swords can indicate sort of people who are a bit gossipy, a bit backstabby, that can push you away, make you feel as though you're not wanted. This is transforming. This is something that I think you have spent a lot of time almost like looking over your shoulder, questioning, is this person trustworthy? Will I be accepted? Will I be worthy? Feeling as though somehow you'll never ever be good enough, no matter how many hurdles you overcome, how much you give, how many things you offer. I just feel you've never ever felt as though you've never felt as though you're good enough or you'll be accepted. This is changing, and I think it's coming back into balance, and I think it's changing fast. What is fascinating is I think people are arriving in your world. Circumstances, situations, relationships, situationships are going to arrive in your world that prove to you that you are loved and that you are wanted. Literally, without a shadow of a doubt. Prove to you that you belong. Prove to you that you are loved. Prove to you that you are desirable. Prove to you that you are special, that you are amazing. And it's not just that you are, it's that people see you in that way, and people believe in you in that way, and people want you to know how they feel about you. And that is what I'm seeing coming in to your world from this shift in energy, and it is going to unfreeze, I think, a part of you that got broken a very long time ago and has been reinforced probably by many circumstances in your world, leaving you feeling as though you could never sort of self-regulate your feelings and your thoughts and your thinking around people. Like you could never fully relax and believe that you'll ever be worthy or loved or cherished and valued. That is what is changing here. The healing of your inner child and all that comes with this. This is so beautiful. Pile 2, please keep us posted. Let us know how the month unfolds. This is a phenomenal new moon. The energy is transformational beyond belief. This is the turbocharged, very, very, very special, super, super opportunity and new beginning that is coming to you. And I am thrilled. I wish you every blessing, and it feels like a blessing. Pile 2, this is your reading. Thank you for being here. Beautiful souls, I've been uploading the all zodiac sign readings for April onto my other channel, the Moon Magic Monthly Tarot channel. Do check them out if you want to look at your sun sign, rising sign, moon sign, or even check out other people's. You can cross watch for other people over there as well, your friends, your family, your loved ones, potential loved ones. And those readings are all there, and I will also put links to my April reading and various other things in the description below, and I'll put them in a comment too. Pile 2, I am sending you so much love. Pile 3, welcome to your reading. You have the card of disappointment is not the end. There is hope even in the darkest of nights. I find it really mind-blowing that you actually have, this is actually Fehu, the rune of nourishment, possessions, ambitions satisfied. I couldn't remember the name earlier. Wunjo, the rune of joy. I mean, this is like a new dawn. And a bat is absolutely symbolic of transformation. So I think that there is something around disappointment that is to be really, really shifted. The question is how? What's being turbocharged to create a new beginning for you? Now, I am diving straight into your tarot cards today. I'm actually seeing this one. And it's that one in the middle. Okay, let's have a look. What do we have in your tarot cards first of all? You have 9 of crystals. This is interesting because this is like the night before Christmas. Reading a story with all this promise. This is a promise of possibility. You then have the fairy godmother. This is the high priestess in a traditional card. But wow, look at the magic coming in. Something is to be magically transformed. We have the Guide of Hearts. This came out in pile 2. If you were drawn to pile 2, you may want to check that out. I would highly recommend it. Guide of Hearts and Hansel and Gretel. Hansel and Gretel went on the most incredible journey. As children, they were kind of in peril, actually, for a while. They really did experience immense challenge and difficulty. But, of course, they came out the other side. Very much connected. I'm seeing look at these 2 children hand in hand. With the Guide of Hearts, we see the Emerald Palace. So there's like a goal or something here. Disappointment is not the end. I think something remarkably special, literally, is almost to magically be gifted or transformed. With the fairy godmother, this is connected to the story of Cinderella, and she wanted to be with her prince, but she was being suppressed. Hansel and Gretel were put down. They were put in a difficult situation. They came through and out the other side. With the fairy godmother, she was able to transform Cinderella, and the prince came then and found her. It's a happy ending. With the Guide of Hearts, Dorothy wanted to go home, and the balloon set off without her, but she was able, because she had magic slippers, she was able to transport herself home to get to the end goal. The 9 of crystals, we're sitting here on Christmas Eve. What I notice here is these 2 snails in this card here, and it's making me really think about the way that, oh my goodness me, what I'm also seeing. Right, let me just show you this card. All of the edge of this, the boundary around it, is really standing out to me. We have magic mushrooms. These are psilocybin mushrooms. So we have magic mushrooms. So something is to be transformed as if by magic. We have oak leaves and acorns. Oak leaves and acorns, well, an acorn is the seed of an oak tree. Something big that can grow. With the snails, I see this is something that has taken a long time to emerge. It's been slow manifesting. And with the frogs, there's that saying, isn't it? You have to kiss a lot of frogs before you find your prince. For some of you, this will be about disappointment in relationship and in love, but that will not be for everyone. Okay, let's draw your oracle cards as well and see what else we are shown. I think something is literally to be magically transformed. I know that's a big statement to make, to say, well, the moon can do this, but I do feel it's not just a transformation, it's to be given to you. It's to be gifted to you like a Christmas present. I'm actually seeing this one on the base. And I'm seeing this one on the top. It's like the one at the top and the one at the bottom are coming through here for you. What else? I'm seeing this one. Literally this card here for you. Let's have a look at your oracle cards. See what we can see. We have Quicksilver Moon. Yep, this is going to change like nobody's business so fast. Moon Rising Truth. Night moon shadow work. Okay. Right. Then we have illumination or illuminate. We have ego and manifestation. Well, be very honest and clear about what you wish to manifest in your life. Now write it down on paper. Manifestation step 1. Okay, yeah, right. So this is so clear. This is so clear. I think you're to be gifted with the very first step forward to something that you absolutely want. Absolutely want. Now, ego, I'm very interested in this card of ego. Why do we have the card of ego? What's being illuminated? Something is changing fast. We've got moon rising truth and shadow work. Disappointment is not the end. There is hope even in the darkest of nights. There's a part of me I just want to say, get out of your own way. This is a rune, nourishment, possession, ambition satisfied. I feel like there's something you need to identify that will be shown to you. Maybe there's some stuff in the way. Maybe even your own ego has got in the way of being able to, I don't know, see through or beyond something. Is there an illusion? What needs to be illuminated? Moon rising truth. Do you need to see the truth of a situation? Perhaps there was some incredible disappointment that has left you feeling devastated or wounded or disillusioned, and this is to be shifted for you. Something is really magically transforming. This would be a bit like Cinderella sitting there feeling really down in the dumps and thinking, you know, my prince will never come, kind of thing. This is not ever going to happen to me. Like Dorothy saying, I'm never going to get home. It's that dark night of the soul moment. Of course it is. The disappointment is not the end. There's hope even in the darkest of nights. I think that there is something around you, and I'm so sorry that you are feeling it, but I think there is something around you that has left you with that dark night of the soul feeling. Like it's never going to be fixed. It's never going to be moved forwards. There's never going to be a resolution. You'll never get the thing that you desire. You'll never be able to manifest what you want. There's a dark night of the soul energy that's been around you. And this is to be transformed. I think your outlook is to be transformed. The question is how? Is it like literally you just wake up and you suddenly like look through a different lens? Or does something actually transform and happen, like a miracle before your very eyes that is undeniable? Like in Dorothy, you know, all the time she was wearing those slippers, and all she had to do with the magic slippers was click her heels together and make a wish, and it would come true. It's just that she didn't know that she could do that. Cinderella, I'm sure, had a dark night of the soul and just thought, this is never going to happen for me. And then along came the fairy godmother and, you know, magicked her dress and her shoes, her glass slippers. There's something here about some kind of something happens that is absolutely transformational. And look at all these wonderful blessings coming in. Hansel and Gretel have each other. The Guide of Hearts, look at her leaning forward. The beautiful good fairy. The fairy godmother. Father Christmas here. This is Christmas Eve. They're waiting for the magic to happen and the gifts and the stockings to be filled overnight. I literally feel overnight something is to be gifted to you, or shown to you that changes your perspective. And so you know, because it's a quicksilver moon here, it changes. It's like the truth that you're shown is that this is possible. Your dark night of the soul, it's not that it's unnecessary. In many ways, maybe you've needed to walk into the shadows in order to see the truth of the light and the blessings of the world that surround you, or the world that's about to surround you. But there is something that really plummets you into darkness. It puts you in a place of, like, it's basically a lack of belief. There's no way forwards. This will never end. I can never move on. And actually, I think it's going to transform. But I think something happens that changes your perspective. It would be like a miracle. It would be like seeing one of your angels, in their full and absolute glory. One of those extraordinary moments when the universe shows you something and you're like, wow, wow, more wow. I can't believe I've just seen that, or I've just been shown that, or a miracle happens like right in front of you and you just think, how did that happen? I listened, actually, this is a really interesting story, but it's coming through now for your reading. I listened to a channeling, to somebody speaking. In fact, it wasn't actually a channeling, it was somebody who channels. She channels angels. And she spoke of a situation, and this is totally true that she was reporting this. It's not my story. I fully acknowledge that. Her name was Anne, I think it's Anne Tucker, I think. But somebody had phoned her, and he had had this extraordinary experience where he was driving along a road and something happened with two cars, and they should have been a headlong collision. But they literally drove through each other and out the other side, and both cars pulled over and went, wow, what happened? It was like something, literally a miracle happened. Now, many of us will have experienced miracles in the world. I have certainly experienced a miracle. I remember being very hemmed in and very stuck, and being very targeted at the time. I was really, really targeted at one point in my life by some people who lived around me. And I literally was at that dark night of the soul moment and really questioning whether I could keep going. And I really actually asked out loud. I asked my angels. I just said, look, if I'm meant to continue doing, I was writing the book that I wrote, Mindfulness Meets Emotional Awareness. And I just said, look, I'm trying to do my best. I'm trying to be of service. If I am meant to do this, I really, really, really need some help here, because I just don't think I can keep going as things were. I just didn't know which way to turn. And, literally the following morning, the phone rang, and it was literally a miracle. Something had been sorted. And it was just... It was something that it just could never have happened. You just could not believe that it could ever have happened. But it was fixed. It resolved the problems that I was facing challenge after challenge that was being put in front of me, and it got fixed overnight. And it was like, wow, like I cannot believe that happened. It literally was. It just was a miracle. And I just feel like a miracle is going to occur that will absolutely, beyond a shadow of a doubt, shift your perspective on miracles, maybe on your angels, or on your capacity to believe in fairies, in life, in love, in possibility, in magic and miracles. That's what I think is coming. I have no idea how that's going to land in your world. I will ask for some more cards for you. Of course, this will arrive differently for each of you. The miracle that happened in my world was very specific to the circumstances I was facing. Let's ask, please, could we just get any more information as to how this pans out, or what the outcome is, or what pile 3 perhaps need to know about this? Is there anything that pile 3 can know? Any reassurance? I believe you will be overjoyed, literally overjoyed with the result. I really do think this, I just feel this is like a reading of miracles. We have, oops, I'm dropping your cards. Right, so we have, oh my goodness me. So we have the Knight of Pentacles. So if you are experiencing any financial worries, this would be like a miracle of resources, of money coming to you, assistance, energy support, all the earthly stuff of the Pentacles. We have the Eight of Swords. Just when you think, it really is that dark night of the soul, just when you think that you can't see a way forwards. And we have the card, of the Lovers. How interesting. And then we have the card of the Devil. Then we have the card of the Tower. Then you have the Nine of Swords, which is that dark night of the soul. And then you have the Queen. She is the Queen of Transformation, the Queen of Wands. Look at the black cat, signifying magic again. Okay. A situation that you feel held back by, or even by a person with the Devil. Literally, I just think something is going to radically change. Radically change. If you feel you have no agency, if you feel unloved, something is to radically, radically change. You are to be freed from something. It could be freed from debt. It could be freed from not seeing something, not being able to see a way forward. It could be, as I said, it could be in love. But you are to be liberated from a situation that is keeping you in that space of constant worry, whatever this is for you. And it's going to arrive as if by magic with this black cat here. Absolutely. And it transforms. Something also, for some of you, it could mean that something is coming to an end, which would have been relevant to the miracle that happened. You know, I was absolutely almost being held to ransom by some people, you know, and the situation was completely turned around. And therefore, I was literally freed. I was liberated from feeling trapped, from feeling bound. Whatever this is for you, whether you are trapped by poverty or by a health issue, or some aspect of a connection to somebody who is either, if there's an addiction, or somebody who is really behaving badly, or circumstances feel like they're changing beyond your control and you've got no agency. It is something that constantly causes you to feel that you are bound by worry and concern. And this is to be liberated, freed and lifted. Something of a miracle is coming in. Now, I don't know the specifics. And if I'm truly honest, pile 3, I don't believe I will get a lot more information here, because this is a general reading and I think it will be so unique to you each. But it will transform and liberate you from this space of feeling as though something, you are trapped, confined, you can't move forwards, you don't have agency, you'll never get to the end goal. Whatever this is for you, something is to be transformed, ambition satisfied. It is something with every cell of your body. You want a circumstance to potentially either end and a new beginning to come. And you are like Cinderella, you just feel like you are just bound by it and you're never going to get through it or beyond. But the miracle, I believe this is a reading of miracles. I really do. It is remarkable, the energy of this. Pile 3, this is your reading. Get out of your own way. Allow this miracle to happen. Do not resist the change, because I believe it is coming for you in the best and most amazing possible way. But here am I saying get out of your own way. I think it will be a no-brainer, because when this happens, it will be an undeniable fact that you're going to jump for joy. It would be like if you are really struggling with poverty. It's like, you know, you get a windfall of something, or someone comes along and offers to help you. It's something that is going to make you jump for joy, and you will feel that you are finally through and beyond something. Like something that is really challenging for you is over. Oh, I feel like I want to breathe a sigh of relief, and I feel like you will be breathing a sigh of relief. My beautiful, beautiful, beautiful pile 3s, this is your reading. I am sending you all the love in the world. Truly, truly, you are amazing. And I just think a miracle of some sort is to occur. And honestly, your ego self will be so utterly blown away. It will just floor you in terms of how this can even have happened. Pile 3, I am sending you every blessing as we connect with the energy of this extraordinary, turbocharged new beginning for you, with the energy of the super new moon eclipse. Tons of love, Pile 3. Keep us posted. Let us know in the comments what is happening. Do check out your all zodiac sign readings on my other channel, and do check out the readings for April. I will put those links in the description box below for you. I am sending you so much love. Pile 3, don't forget to subscribe and press the little bell icon if you want to make sure you never ever miss a reading. Tons of love, Pile 3.